Although a high overcast blocked the sunlight needed to give sparkle to our Kodachrome pictures, the falls were visible. Indeed, it was a breathtaking view. With a total drop of 3,212 feet, Angel Falls is 15 times higher than Niagara Falls and the highest waterfall in the world. From high above, we could see the awesome nature of the landscape surrounding the waterfall itself. Huge crevasses paralleled the edge of the mesa, and huge sections of sandstone rock seemed ready to topple into the valley below. English botanists first reached the top of Ayant Tepuy in the year 1884. Their descriptions of the unique forms of plant and animal life they found on this isolated plateau inspired Sir Arthur Conan Doyle to write his classic story, The Lost World. Of course, his fictional version included dinosaurs and other prehistoric animals. However, the strange forms of carnivorous plant life discovered by the botanists and frogs that roll instead of hop were indeed a new revelation. The American bush pilot Jimmy Angel first observed the falls from his plane in 1933. He became obsessed with the area and in 1937 landed his Curtiss Flamingo all-aluminum airplane on top of the mesa in a search for gold. Unfortunately, the area selected for a landing was marshy, and the plane became hopelessly mired in the mud. Fortunately, Jimmy had a Venezuelan with him named Gustavo Henny, and Gustavo had a hired hand helper. One of the last things Gustavo Henny did before boarding Jimmy's plane in Ciudad Bolívar was to purchase a long length of manila rope for emergencies. With Gustavo Henny leading the way, the three made their way safely down the side of Ayant Tepuy, and they were back in Ciudad Bolívar 11 days later. Of course, Charlie Bond made a few low-level passes over Jimmy Angel's plane, stuck in the quagmire atop Ayant Tepuy since 1937. The all-aluminum plane appeared to be in good shape, despite 13 years of complete isolation. 33 years after he became mired, the Venezuelan Air Force recovered Jimmy Angel's Curtiss Flamingo plane from Ayant Tepuy by helicopter. It rests at the airport in Ciudad Bolívar, Venezuela. Angel Falls is now a popular Venezuelan tourist attraction. Pictures such as this now display the majesty of Angel Falls in the tourist brochures. It really hasn't changed in the 55 years that have passed since I made my pictures on the flight with Captain Charlie Bond. I guess the only change is that Jimmy Angel's plane is now in Ciudad Bolívar instead of on top of Ayant Tepuy. However, the trip to see this fabulous sight is well worth the effort. On our way northwest toward Ciudad Bolívar and San Tomé, we generally followed the Rio Carao. Charlie Bond circled a huge lagoon formed at the base of a series of waterfalls and called our attention to the beauty of the site. "This is Canaima," he said. That he then prophesied, "Someday this will be a major tourist attraction site in Venezuela." Charlie was right. Just go to Google and check on Canaima, Angel Falls, or Cavanayen. You will find an assortment of pictures and articles describing the fabulous wonders of the lost world of Venezuela.